Flowers make an ideal gift for a friend, family member or loved one. In fact, there's a bouquet to suit all occasions, but the chances are you've never seen any of the remarkable, rare, weird and wonderful flowers we're about to share with you. Many of which will give each and every bouquet of daffodils, roses or carnations a run for their money. So here is the list of the top 15 unusual flowers in the world. Number 1 is the Titan arum, Amorphophuelus titanum. Described as the mother of all flowers, this particular floral species can grow to a massive 3 meters high. It also boasts one of the foulest odors in the plant kingdom, which makes it a poor choice for the home. Number 2 is the sea poison tree, Barringtonia asiatica. These flowers look extremely similar to that of a cheerleader's pom-pom, especially when in full bloom. Found off the coasts of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, they're popular with creatures such as moths and bats because of their sickly sweet smell. Number 3 is common sundew, round-leaved sundew. Unlike many flowers, the common sundew boasts sticky hairs with glands instead of petals that look a little like fireworks. The sticky goo glistens in the sun, and lures insects to the plant. Darwin wrote a total of 285 pages about this species, describing a number of experiments he carried out on the plant. Number 4. Snapdragon and its skull. Also referred to as the dragon flower, this unusual plant resembles a dragon's head. When the flowers are squeezed, it looks as if a dragon is opening and closing its mouth. When the flower dies, it leaves behind a seed pod, which looks extremely similar to that of a skull. In some cultures, the snapdragon flower is said to possess supernatural powers. Many once believed gardens brandishing this species to be cursed by witchcraft. Others believe the plant is able to restore beauty and youthfulness when eaten. Number 5. Jade vine, Strongylodon macrobotries. The jade vine can grow to an astounding 20 meters high and looks a little like a gathering of heavy curtains. This particular species is pollinated by bats, which appear fascinated by the luminosity of the vine's flowers. Found in the Philippines, the jade vine may not be around for much longer due to extensive deforestation in its native country. If you want to check it out, now is the time to do so. Number 6. Lady's slipper orchid, Cypripedioides calceolus. This exquisite flower is so special that it had its own personal bodyguard at the annual Chelsea Flower Show. Nicknamed the Lady's Slipper, due to its yellow petal, which looks a little like a shoe or a clog, it's said to be one of the UK's most unusual flowers. Another fact about this species is that it was rescued from extinction by scientists and is now protected by austere wildlife protection laws. The BBC once reported a lady's slipper cutting could make up to an impressive £5,000. Number 7 is the Buddhist Udumbara. This extremely rare flower blooms every 3,000 years according to Buddhist legend. It goes by the nickname of an auspicious flower from heaven, and was originally discovered by a Chinese nun in 2010 in the shape of a 1 mm white flower which she found nestled under her washing machine. Although tiny, these blooms boast a noticeable scent. Number 8. Torch ginger, Edingera elacer. This remarkable red, waxy flower is aptly named and is found in many gardens in Costa Rica. This particular species is a welcome, tropical addition to any garden or landscape. Number 9 is the night-blooming cereus, Epiphyllum oxypetalum. This flower is so celebrated. Parties have been thrown in its honor possibly because it blooms for just one night per year. On top of this, it's famous for having one of the most magnetic and alluring fragrances of all floral species, which it emits from trumpet-shaped flowers. Nicknamed the Queen of the Night, this is one of the more rare plants to live in the desert. In fact, due to its inconspicuousness and location, desert flats and washes between 3,000 and 5,000 feet, it's rarely seen in the wild. If you're lucky enough to view this flower, expect to see an array of waxy creamy white flowers with petals which are often accompanied by a red-orange short-spined elliptical fruit that measures just 3 inches long. The root itself can weigh between 5 and 15 pounds and is planted in dry sand. Number 10 is pitcher plant, Nepenthes spectabilis ex ventricosa. Some call this species the pitcher plant, whilst others call it the monkey cup. The reason behind this is because they resemble Mother Nature's very own water bottle and are able to hold water in the tropical heat. However, this sweet syrup is extremely dangerous to small birds, insects and rodents as it captures and dissolves creatures that get too close. Number 11. Bat-face Cufea, Cufea javea.
Native to Mexico, this species is named aptly and boasts a dark purple face and black lobes that resemble fierce bats. This colorful shrub makes an ideal addition to any garden, especially as the flowers last for a lengthy amount of time. They enjoy high temperatures and tend to attract wildlife including hummingbirds.
Number 12 is snake's head fritillary. These unusually wild flowers boast magnificent checkered petals, which resemble snakeskin. Other nicknames for this plant include guinea hen flower, chess flower, frog cup, guinea flower and leper lily. The name fritillaria comes from the Latin word fritillus, which means dice box, and refers to the checkered pattern on the flowers. Number 13. Lithops weberi, Lithops comptoni. Native to South Africa, the Lithops weberi's name is derived from the ancient Greek language. They're extremely clever species in that they're able to disguise themselves as pebbles and rocks, which helps them to avoid being eaten by predators or animals. The plant itself sits very low to the ground and boasts one or more bulbous leaves. Each leaf has a translucent exterior, which allows light to enter the plant's interior for photosynthesis to take place. When new leaves appear, yellow and white flowers begin to bloom. During a drought or bad weather, the plant is able to immerse itself into the ground in order to shelter from the effects of the environment. Number 14. Sea holly, Eryngium meridimum. Unlike traditional holly, sea holly boasts a series of steely blue flowers and metallic blue blooms. They're found on Britain's sand dunes and sandy beaches. Very few other plants share their vivid icy color. Number 15. Corpse flower, Rafflesia arnoldi. The corpse flower is the world's largest bloom. However, despite its magnificent size, it does have one downside: it smells of rotting flesh. Measuring 3 feet wide, it has no visible leaves or stem and is native to the Southeast Asian islands of Sumatra and Borneo, where it grows up to 1,000 meters above sea level. Have you ever seen one of these flowers? If you do, feel free to comment down below on the comment section which one do you like the most and which one do you wish to see. Thank you so much for watching.